Good morning and welcome to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Our focus this morning is on organizations that work hard each day to create social change and help seniors 50 plus live their best lives. The National Council on Aging conducted a survey of Americans 60 and over to assess the concerns and needs of America's aging population. As you might expect, many of the issues revolved around finances and health. My first guest represents a nonprofit, nonpartisan membership organization that helps people 50 plus have independence, choice, and control in ways that are beneficial and affordable to them. Mariann Muzzi is the Associate State Director for AARP in Wisconsin. Good morning, Mariann.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you.
And AARP has 39 million members nationwide, 840,000 in Wisconsin, and then we're looking at somewhere around 100,000 here in Milwaukee. Tell us more about what it is you do to make a difference for older people and their families, not only on a national level, but statewide as well.
Thank you. In Milwaukee County, as you've said, we have over 100,000 members, and AARP volunteers and staff are in community all day, every day, working to ensure people have access to the information, resources, and opportunities they're looking for to lead the life they'd like, the fullest they'd like, their way, across a lifetime.
Yeah, and what I love most is that you guys are strong advocates for issues, some of those I just mentioned in the open of the show, for the 50 plus population. And some of the issues also include maintaining good health, adapting their homes for their developing needs. That's got to be a concern because some people live in their homes for 30, 40, 50 years, and as they change, there are some things they might need to change about their homes as well.
That's exactly right. And you've touched on two really important parts. Home is where the heart is. And that's where we want to stay across our lifetimes. And there are programs called Home Fit and Home Fit workshops and Home Fit guidebooks that AARP has to help you take a really good look at your home and how it can work for you for your whole lifetime. And then on the issue level that you also mentioned, AARP works every day to ensure people have access to what's going on and being debated in Congress, and then gives you everybody an opportunity to voice their concerns directly to congressional leaders. And so it's a big part of the service that we provide for people.
Yeah, and with you look at this transfer of power, you hear a lot about the different thought processing dealing with Medicare and Social Security, and so you guys are saying don't spend too much time stressing. We're here to kind of keep you up to date with everything that you need to know that could very well affect your life.
That's right. Medicare is a deal made with the American people that must not be broken, and the voucher system that's being talked about is one that will increase cost and risk in health care. But AARP is keeping our finger on that, and so just always look and you'll learn more.
Okay. Increasing cost of living, as it would make sense that people would be concerned when they're probably on a fixed income.
That's right.
And then you have unexpected large medical bills. That's a concern. And then even driving might be something that few people are concerned with. So you guys have programs and services that deal with all of these things, as you've mentioned, including driving.
That's correct. Making the most of your resources, as you said well, for those of us that are on a fixed income, moving toward a fixed income, or perhaps have modest incomes, making the most of our resources is really critical. And one of the ways that AARP works to help in that regard is with our AARP Tax Aide services. This is a free tax filing service that individuals, taxpayers can come to and have their taxes done free of charge. It's a volunteer-run service, and there are over 13 sites in the greater Milwaukee area. And again, it's free of charge. It is volunteer-run. Volunteers are trained and then certified by the IRS, so they're up to date on ensuring that people who come as taxpayers get the credits and the deductions that are theirs to have, saving money by not having to pay for expensive tax preparation services, and ensuring that they get all of the credit that is due to them. Important service.
Yeah, and if there's someone out there watching who wants to take advantage of these free services that you're offering, what are the stipulations?
Anyone can present. No one is turned away because of income or age. which is an important thing to remember. And you can find a site near you by going to an online site locator. You go to aarp.org/taxaide and type in your zip code. And you'll find all of the sites, the dates and times, locations of services that are going to be operating now through April 15th.
Okay, and we know that there are some seniors out there who are not savvy when it comes to being online, which there are a lot who are, of course.
That's right.
But for those who may not find that as the easiest thing to do, there's got to be a phone number they can call.
There is a phone number, and it's toll-free, 888-227-7669.
Okay.
And you, again, someone will pick up the phone and you give them your zip code and you will be given all of the sites that are near you.
All right, we'll put that phone number right there on the bottom of the screen so you can jot it down and take advantage of this outstanding Tax Aide is what you call it.
It's a great program.
Yes, it is. And I mentioned the AARP driver safety.
That's right.
And this is important because sometimes reflexes change as we get older, maybe eyesight, whatever the case may be. And this is a program that allows you to really make seniors pay attention to what they're still capable of doing, I'm assuming.
That's really true. AARP offers a driver refresher course because if you're like most of us, we've taken one driver training course when we were 16.
Right.
And for some of us, that's 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, and you're absolutely right. We've certainly changed. Cars have changed, and the driving landscape has changed. And the AARP driver safety course can be offered either in a classroom, trained volunteers provided, or online. And it's designed to support people to stay safe, informed, and aware in their vehicles, because we know that getting around to all the fun things that happen in community, you have to be able to get there to enjoy them.
Absolutely.
And driving and being safe in your vehicle is an important part.
And something else that's very important that you mentioned when you were talking about being able to take advantage of the free Tax Aide services, you said the word volunteers. And with any nonprofit, volunteers are really what help that wheel to continue to spin. And so if there's someone watching that would like to, in fact, donate some of their time to volunteer and help with all these different things, how can they go about doing that?
Oh boy, AARP volunteers are just the best. After a lifetime of experience and a lifetime of being engaged in community, people are ripe and ready to give back and serve. And there's a diverse range of opportunities and a place for everybody to support the work of AARP. The best way to learn about those is to go to the AARP Wisconsin website, where there'll always be postings of all the fun things you can get involved with to stay active and engaged in your community. And our website is www.aarp.org/wi.
Okay, and when you think about individuals who may have retired, those lucky folks out there, I live to say those words, I'm retired, but they may be looking for some things to do to not only donate their services, but also it's a great way to make friends and have something to look forward to when it comes to getting together on a social tip, but also working and making a difference.
Boy, and AARP is there too. We all want to live life to our fullest, and AARP works to provide really fun and engaging opportunities in the community. From taking a workshop on an orientation to your smartphone, to connecting up with AARP at Miller Park, being involved with AARP at a Marcus Performing Arts Center Broadway musical, to meeting us at a free screening for a film, or joining us at other educational opportunities. Lots to do.
Yeah, I love it. And my grandmother, she is 95.
Oh, that's
and she still lives alone, still does everything really awesome. She has a cell phone, and it's so funny because she has a note beside the cell phone telling her how to use it. But I think it's pretty awesome that somebody that was born way before they gave cell phones
Who would have figured that out?
Yes, I'm like, grandmother, did you ever think you'd own a phone that you don't need to hook up? And she's like, I just have to remember how to use that thing.
She's got her notes.
But she's got it. And that's really what AARP is about for people like my grandmother who still want to stay connected with what's
Yeah.
going on. And also for safety reasons, if for some reason the power goes out or whatever, then they have an option to use something like a cell phone.
Sure, no matter what your age, you want to live life to its fullest. And having access to communications like cell phones is really an important piece.
Yeah, now don't ask her to go on the internet. Then you're just done.
One step at a time, right?
One at a time.
I know.
So thank you so much. Is there
Aw.
anything else that you wanted to share with our viewers before we wrap up?
Just know that AARP is at work every day, staff and volunteers, to ensure that people have a life to its fullest.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And coming by and sharing all this great information.
Appreciate being here.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Mariann Muzzi is the Associate State Director for AARP in Wisconsin. For more information, visit their website at aarp.org/WI or call 866-448-3611. When we return to Our Issues Milwaukee, in honor of Black History Month, we'll take a look back at a conversation I had with a local man about race relations. We'll find out more about author Milt Thompson and his book, The Only One in the Room, right after this.